Hello and welcome to Loop Heroes. This is Magzie. We are on Magzie's gaming channel. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this, guys. Last episode, we got some work done. We need a lot more resources to build some stuff. So I kind of want to make sure we get those done. I don't know that we need more shelter, but I could a smelter. We needed a smelter. What was the storm thing? Yeah, so let's see if we can't get the shelter built today. It does require a lot of resources, and we would like to also unlock some of this stuff up here. Now, we have built a watchtower, so we'll see how much help that's going to do with us. And we also are looking to do the library, but I don't think, yes, right? Hold on a minute. Library takes that. Yes, so the smelter takes different stuff than the library does, so we should be good. As a matter of fact, if we do this, we should be able to look at this. Orbs of expansion, a physical manifestation of expanded space in the form of little spear. Okay. And then for this one, we need these food supplies. No, that's not it. Stop. No, this one. No, this one. This one here. Yeah, yeah. The smelter. It's this one right here. What is this? Stable metal. Okay, so we need, and it says 18 there, so we need none more of those. So we should be able to handle that in this actual run through. I am loving the necromancer, so we might go with that one again. It's the first one we've used to actually take out the mini boss. And I would love to go as far as we possibly can in this, but I am limited to a certain amount of time on these run-throughs. At some point, we are going to have to pause um, and get to previous points so we can uh, do the thing. Now, I'm assuming that if we get back to the boss, we have to beat that boss to go to the next boss. Assuming that, I don't know how it works. I've never played it Loop Hero long enough for that. I would like to actually unlock this. This does not take much, so we might be able to get some of this built. This space though, I need a lot of it for stuff up here. So I want this first, definitely this first, so we can unlock the alchemist tent, and then get some of this other stuff so we can unlock this stuff up here. See what it does. Would be useful. But we definitely today want the smelter. Okay. So that being said, let's go ahead and go. And we're going to go with the next match. We're just going to run the same exact thing we did last time. We're going to hope for better RNG this time. Yeah. Okay, so cemetery, I'm going to do like on the corners now this time around. And we'll do something like this. So far, that's an upgrade, so we're going to put it on there. I might want to look up, see if there's specific tile sets for specific items, right? Like in here, the bags. That's another amulet. It's the same amulet, only it's got evasion on it, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade that. Oop, and we got a beacon here. Yes, we'll do one there, and I think we can put one over this corner to do this corner too. So if we get another one there, and we already got up some rocks, so let's get that going. Get our mountain up. Ring. We don't have ring on, so get that on there. And no. Okay. Max skeletons, definitely. Battlefield. We'll put another battlefield here, and we'll do the corner over here with woods and cemetery. No, no. Unless it has other stats on it besides the main stat, we're not doing messing with it. So. Oh. And these, we're saving these for treasure vaults. Okay. This one we can put on because we need a second ring anyway. This one is just a straight upgrade, and it's going to get rid of our +1 skeleton, so that's fine. I'd rather have the stat first and foremost. We don't want it to look like this, but when it's got a stat on it, we want the stat to be higher, and then we want better secondary item stats. So basically the way I want it working. We have a village. I'm going to start putting villages down. I'm going to put one there, one right here, because we're going to do this corner. So the village right here will be there. And probably one, let's see, over here, right about here, right before you get to the thing. I think that'll work out good. Oh, no, that'll cover that up, right? So we'll have to put it here. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I wanted to come up here because, yeah, that's an item. Okay, so it's a kitchen knife. I was wondering what that was. Wrong way. Keep going. Okay, we have a lantern, and we want the lanterns to be on these corners here. Even if I have to do this and then put another one there, that's where I want. We do want to start crafting this, but we'll get that one undone later on, and then it means we can do this and this now. We'll need 2 more for there. Keep going. This is going to be better than this one, so I'm going to put that one up there. Yep. Nope. I don't even know why I'm looking at that. Oh, we have a grove. I'll put that out in a second. And we have an amulet. Okay, so this is a lower magical shield, which doesn't matter to me. It's the same attack speed, the same regeneration, and it has summon quality on it. So I'm going to make that an upgrade, and we're going to put that on. That's the kind of thing I was telling you about. I don't care if the main stat is lower as long as we get better stats on the bottom of it. But if it comes to the main stat, I don't want stuff like this on there. We're not doing that. We want other stats on the other sides of the main stat. Let's put down the grove. If you guys are wondering, my phone is the Luigi sound Luigi makes when he gets knocked off the platform on Super Smash Brothers, and that's my notification sound. So Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was typing. My daughter is having a baby. She's around 3 or 4 months. She just started pregnancy and she's trying to quit vaping. So we're trying to help her out with that. And you guys who have been addicted to something, you know how it is. So um, we're all, as family, trying to join the activity of giving giving support for that action, at least until after the baby's born. I never thought. Let's look at this actually. Um, I think that's the metals that we need, right? And those transform into the higher ones. So let's look when we go through these things and see what gives what, right? Okay, so that gave those things. Scrap metal, preserve pebbles. Okay, so we want that there, and then that's the kind of thing we want, like that. We're gonna put one. Gonna put one up here too, and then probably one on this corner here, or this corner. This corner would be better. Actually, this is going to be a village, right? So yeah, this is going to be a village. So this corner would work, and then we'll have another village over here, like right here. I think that's the best bet. What do we got here? 63 defense, summon quality. I can spread that one, and then this is just straight up better than that. It, it's the same stat, even though it has two of them on there, but it's so much better than the one we had on. We got to upgrade to it. Anyway, I want to see these tiles as we go through and see what we get from them. Okay. Hold up. 75. So higher defense, summon level. That's fine. And no, we're not going to find better. Let's put you up there. Okay, so that didn't give us anything when we walked through it. Am I correct about that? Hold on a minute. We'll have to wait till we get back around there. Okay. Yes, attack speed and evasion is better than just regular summon quality, so we're going to switch that one out. And better shield, but it's taking my defense away, so no. I need one more meta over here, actually. Those upgraded into preserved rock. Okay. Okay. That gave us pebbles when we went into there. That's good. Let's get this guy up and operating the way he should. That goes there. I don't need the obliterate right now, so we'll keep that one. We're looking much better than before. Let's keep going. No, we're not replacing 3 stats with 1. There's our second village. So we're going to get the metals from this. So we need to if we don't need to change an item out, we need to not do that. Summon quality, no. No, I don't think either one of those is going to go on. Straight up massive magical shield. I said we weren't going to just upgrade for 1 stat, so no, we'll leave that one on there. Let's get this one going over here. We'll get a beacon on... Nope. This one is going on this side to cover this whole section here. That's wonderful. No, that's the best spot for it. And our other village, we said we was putting here. Yes. And there we go. Keep going. I guess we get items for this too, right? So pebbles also from the cemeteries. Our first ruin. Now we need to keep this away from everything else. We don't want this around anything that's going to spawn stuff. So we don't plan on doing anything on this corner here. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then this corner here is going to be another one of these. So there we go. Keep going. Okay. Straight attack speed, no. Nope. We're not doing just regular stats. There is our second wheat for this guy. This guy's complete. That's another one of these guys. How do I feel about that being there? There's no other way. No, there's not a real good place. That one is actually kind of good, so we'll go ahead and put that there. But then we're trying to get cover on all of them right now. Oh, I did not look at the ruin. I'll catch it next time around, guys. Oh, it actually took out my shield. Okay. Okay, so this is a better shield, less defense, but evasion and summoning levels the same. So this will be our upgrade. There we go. No. Although that's a massive amount of increase, but no. Okay, so that's covering that basic area. Our problem is over here. We're going to need 2 to get this whole area covered, but we'll go ahead and start with that. And we do want one down here, so let's make sure we get one down here. I'll put that one there, and then we'll put one down here, and then we'll put another one on this corner here. Keep going. Oh, that mimic. Okay. God, I hate to do that, but we got to do that. So let's put that in there. I know that's a break against my rules, but that's so much of an increase. We got to do it. Magical shields more attack speed and level is higher. So yes. Yep. All right. Okay. Our first ability. Allied skeletons heal the hero 3 times the loop when it dies. I love that one. Hero will get 0.5 magical shield for every summoned skeleton for the rest of the expedition. That's pretty good. Any direct damage to the hero will evenly be split between him and his skeletons. Those are really good abilities. I think this is going to do us the most good, though. Yeah. Because if the boss does a lot of damage and hits the skeletons, and they've already damaged me, then I can get healed a lot by him killing the off-friends before he hits me again. That's just going to help me out the most. I think this is the last time I'm going to show this full part here, guys. I'm going to do the initial start. No. I'm going to do the initial start, and then I'm probably going to pause, get to the boss, and then from there on... Okay, so let's... I'm going to pause it for a second after this battle. I'm doing this one like normal, as if we didn't defeat the boss last time around. When we get to that point in this run through of it, if that boss spawns again, we're going to pause from now on till we get to that boss. So I'm going to start, I'm going to pause, and then like when it gets close, like when the bar gets almost close to filling up there, I'll unpause and we'll do a couple of loops with it right there at the end, and get that guy summoned in. We'll defeat him, and then do loops from there until we get the second boss, basically. Now, the other way that could happen, because I haven't played past this point, I haven't ever. So if we get to the point to where it summons the boss and a different guy shows up there, we can just keep playing through the loops like normal, so we don't have to change anything. So I'm assuming he's just the first boss, and you got to come beat him again. He goes to the second boss. I'm assuming that's the way it is. We have regen here, max skeletons, and summon quality. And I think we can get rid of this one. So we have 2 rings with max skeletons on it. So one here and then one here. That's perfect. We do need to get this one upgraded. So if we find a good ring, we can move this one over and get rid of this one. Or we'll just replace this one with something. Yeah, and no. Okay, that gave us this. Food supplies. Okay. There's that village done. Alright. I wonder if it's random. I don't think so. We got another... Okay. We need to stop now. We're gonna put this one... We're gonna put this one here. And this is going to go here. Yes, that's perfect right there. We want to make sure nothing spawns a lot around this one, and we don't spawn too many worms on this one. Yeah, and we got some stuff over here. So level 6, it's a little bit less summoning level, but it gives us attack speed, regen, and summon quality. And I think that's an upgrade. It's a little bit less shield, regen, and summon level. No. No, okay. Keep going. Defense is higher. Regen's on it. Evasion and summoning level. Yeah, I think we can do that. Because we don't need the max skeletons just yet. Are we going to get 3 abilities before the boss hits? Okay, we've got another ruin. And I kind of don't want to use it yet. So I think we're going to leave it on here. There's that one for this one. We just need another cemetery. This right here makes our mountain, so that gives us more hit points. And what did that do for us there? It gave us these ones, notable changes. So making a mountain gives us notable changes. 20 changes formed to complete metamorphosis. 13 for scrap metal. 12 for sticks. Okay, so do we get it from those two? I wonder. You go there. Alright, keep going. Okay, so straight up summon quality, no. This amulet is less magical shield and just shit for everything else. So no, that's not upgrade either. What are you? You're higher and you have a defense on you. No. And no. Okay. We can finally start doing these. There we go. I'm hoping these give us those. I need to check that next time. So the next time we'll put one here just to open this up, and I want to see if that gives us one of these. And then I don't need the next field. We need an obliterate so we can get rid of that guy. But I want to see if making these gives us those, because we need to concentrate on that if so. Anyway, keep going. Higher magical shield. It gives us defense and summon quality. I'm gonna upgrade this just for the level increase. Oh, we got cooler hands. Okay, so we got a ring here. It's higher level, but it kind of sucks. So we're just gonna let that be. What we got in here? Okay, we did get some from these, so we need to keep the treasuries in, and I'll probably have to look up to see how we get noticeable changes maxed out. This and attack speed is not worth it. You. Okay, those do it. So putting those on there and changing these, anything you change that changes the thing of a tile actually uh, um gives us those notable changes. So that's good. And we need what? 20 of them. Jesus Christ. I can't put this down without a village, so we have to wait until we get a village card. And I want to wait to do these in case we get more of those. So what are you? No. No, definitely not. All right. Keep going. You would think the fields give you food. What do you have? No. And those two level anyway. Finally! Okay, so what we was wanting is this here, that there. And then we want another one there. And that'll be our 3 villages. Keep going. Finally! Another cemetery. That is supposed to be right there anyway. You can go there, and you can go there. Nice. Alright. Keep going. Yeah. It looks like we're going to get at least 2 before the boss spawns. Okay, so I want to stop because this is going to give us another thing there. That's going to allow us to do that, and then we're done with the wheat field, so we can just let those pass on. No. No. Okay, so higher summoning level, which is good. Defense, regen is a little bit higher, and evasion instead of summon quality, but it's not that high of summon quality anyway. We're going to switch that one out. And that is just straight crap. But that's a lot of regen, right? No, now hold on a minute. It's a little bit less summon level, right? But it is higher defense and higher regen. Do we care about the evasion? I'm gonna switch it out. I should have looked at both of them first. I'm sorry. I mean, we messed up and lost a couple slots here that we didn't need to lose. Okay, we got a battlefield. So we want 3 battlefields down. What is this dude dealing 37 damage? Jesus. Okay. I want my last battlefield here. Here? That'll work. And I'm going to save these. I want to try something out with the meadows if I can. And if we get another treasure, we were going to go for that. We can move these around. We cannot. Okay. So if I get a lot here, we need to use these. That's fine. And I'll show you what I want to do. No. Keep on. Okay, okay, we got a ring. Oh, that's an amulet. That's an amulet. That's an amulet. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. It's a little bit less magical shield, but does give us higher defense. Yeah, yeah, we can do that. I do need some summon quality though. We need a high summon quality on one of our items, so we're gonna have to look for that one. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna do our gambit over here. So I'm gonna do this. When we get 4 of these, I'll show you what I'm gonna do with the mountains. Otherwise, we're gonna save those mountains. No. Level 8 book. Wow. It's an amulet. Same defense and just evasion. No, I like the attack speed better, so we'll leave that on there. Keep going. Wow, look at that mess over there. Jesus Christ. I just looked at over there. Okay, okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start building these like this, and then we can use one of these to get 4. I think that's going to be more beneficial than using 1 for 2 over here. The other thing, and then we don't have to put anything in here. We can just do these over here, keep them away from over where we're doing the vaults, and then just do little things like this. I think that's going to be more resource efficient. We might even stop using these altogether for opening vaults, just so we can maximize our rock to noticeable changes. We got another ability too, so let's go ahead and pause it. There's our 3rd village, but we've already got 3, so we don't need this one. Should we leave that one in there? We got some items. No. No. All right. What was you? I decided I wanted the attack speed, didn't I? Okay. We need some obliterates. Okay, what we got? Um, Second thought, you will get a new choice of 3 crates. Doesn't cost a trait point, so to just recycle them. Ambitions of the Dead. When an allied skeleton kills an enemy, it fully heals itself and gets 10% damage for the rest of the battle. Blissful Ignorance deals you... No, we don't want that. Do we want this one or do we want new traits? I think we're going to choose new traits. Okay, so hero will gain with the magical shield. No. Card shock, 10% chance to keep the cards after placing the tile. Counterattack. Whenever a hero receives direct damage, each skeleton has a chance to immediately... we gotta choose that, right? Right? Okay, we're gonna go for this again. So, start building these little 5 block things. I could probably do like here and just like alternate them down the field too, but it's just fine. Okay, Blitterite, definitely taking this thing out. We're going to put this one right there. And that's a pretty good amulet. I don't need summoning level right now, though. I need quality. It's a massive increase in shield, though. That sucks. No. I think we're going to switch this one out. It does give me 2 stats, and that's a lot of magical shield. So, and plus the item level increase will help me out. I need to switch these out. So once we get a relatively good ring, we're going to switch these 2 out for better rings. Keep going. Another ruin. Do we want to? We can do a ruin here. We don't have nothing planned for that corner. I don't know if we're going to get another perk before the end of this. Okay, so we got one there. We need one more. No. No. A ring with just +1 skeletons. I can't do it. Now. Jeez. Oh, man. Downgraded. I can't believe I did that. What did these guys give us? Oh, just items. Okay, hold on. That's a lot more attack speed, and it does give rid of summon quality again, though. But I think I'm going to upgrade this one. This is a ring with attack speed and evasion, and it's kind of trash based on the other 2 that I have. So we can't do that. Nope. Wow, these guys. I'm glad I obliterate this thing. Okay. There's that and that. Nice. Keep going. That was random, guys. Don't worry about it. That's not gonna be an every time thing. Okay. That's a lot less attack speed, but it also gives us defense and regen. So, this ring gives us +1 skeleton and regen and attack speed. So we will upgrade this one. The ring we need for this spot here has to be summoning quality. That's a level 2 ring. Hello. Another cemetery. We need 3, so that's good. Okay, okay. Stop. We're totally not doing that. A cemetery we can do here. That'll work. And I need to use some of these, so yeah, of course you would spawn right there again. Yeah. All right. I don't need any more cemeteries. Nope. I kind of need like a filler block. You know what I'm saying? Something to put in these sections that don't really spawn mobs, but something I can walk through and get resources out of. That's what we need. We'll have to find something like that. Okay, lantern. Thank God. I think that's the better option there. You go there. Straight evasion. Get out of here. Okay. This is +1 skeleton, but I'm losing my regen. I can't do that, so it's not really an upgrade. Same exact thing. Do these upgrade to another level? The Book of Memory did. Okay. It doesn't say that they do. All right. No. No. I'm not getting any luck. Evasion instead of slower attack speed. No. I think we got here before the thing actually landed, so we're gonna wait till next turn to take it out. I'm not even looking at that one. Jeez. Okay, so there's not another good spot for this, right? No, it's mostly already covered. I think there. There's that. I don't need another battlefield. It takes these out on this way, so I got to get rid of these now. So I just need one, so I'm going to start leaving gaps in here. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Nice. Alright. At least I'll show them this time, and all these ones I don't need anymore. These guys sometimes. These guys might kill me. What is dealing so much damage? Okay, we got to get summon quality up. Or otherwise we're going to die. Jesus. Alright. This one's I'm gonna upgrade this one just for the max level there. This one does not increase summon quality. It doesn't actually do anything. Actually, it's 26, right? Instead of. All right. So, hear me out here. It's only 2 stats, but I need summon quality, so we're gonna put this one on. And this ring's not coming off unless it has more summon quality in it. And when we upgrade the rest of these, we need it to be summon quality on there. So let's make sure these 2 have summon quality on them no matter what. That's what we'll do. And we'll go ahead and start off another one down here. That's our stone for it. And if you look here, we're racking up now. No. That's the amulet slot. No, okay. I think right there. Before we end the episode, guys, I want to make sure that I go through the items. You can place item stuff, and I've got a lot of items at the village, so we need to go through those. No. That is summon quality, technically speaking. And it's 1 more percent. I don't think that's worth it, though. I said I was going to do that. You go there. Another beacon. I think. Put that there. That's about all we can do with these beacons. Where do we get cheese from? Okay. Gotta need an obliterate. Oh, I'm dead! Dang it! We did so good. And we... I did try to get rid of the goblins, guys. I did, but they just spawned right back to where they was. So there's nothing I can do. I think I didn't build my skeletons right. We do need summon quality too. Levels is not helping us out. We need summon quality also. So we need to get both those stats up higher. Let's go ahead and retreat. There's nothing else we can do. I hate that. And that's not going to let us build anything either. Right? No, because we needed that. But we know how to get those now. So it'll be easier. And also I'm going to look up to see if there's a way to switch out so we can get just those. We can try to get some of this stuff built that just needs those. We'll see. What is that? I haven't seen that one either. You're not going to let me see what it requires until I unlock it. Okay. Okay. I see. Okay. Supplies. You see all these empty spots? We could be filling these. So tools, skinning knife, amulet. That one's full. That one's full. Available item sort. Right click. Removes the item. That does not help me. That's cool, but I don't have any slots open there. So we need more slots to put stuff in. That's what I'm seeing here. Yep. All right. I'll also look up that. We can craft stuff if we need to, but our slots are full, so there's really no point in doing that. Yeah. So, guys, another failure. I'm sorry. We'll do better next time. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel with YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out, all you get to do is go to my page, hit the subscribe button, set your settings. You can come check out the videos. If you do like this episode, you want to share it with your friends, tell them what you like it. There's a share tab down below. There's links there, social media site. There's a link there for you to copy and post on your YouTube community post tab. You need tips, tricks, or comments, put it in the comments down below. See you guys later. Tips, guys. Tips in the comments. Tips in the comments. See you guys later.